gonna make everybody sick. I'm perfect. I'm fine with being wrong. Beautiful. Beautifully healthy. Hello and welcome to another Pokemon market video where we look at the wild, crazy, fast times of the Pokemon market right now. It's booming. Some say it's a bubble that's going to pop. I don't know what's going to happen. But before getting started, this video is eligible for my 500 subscriber giveaway. That's still really difficult for me to say. And if you don't know about it already, I'm giving away a Prismatic Evolutions ETB. It's just a standard one, not the Pokemon Center exclusive. And all you got to do is like, subscribe, and then leave a comment on this video, and you'll gain an entry into that giveaway. Here are all of these subscribers who entered in on last week's video. You now have an entry. Some of you have 3 entries and some of you have 2, and you know why. Let's first start off with the notorious Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks, it is still surging. We're at $218 a box. I had previously predicted it would get to $250 before the end of the year. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen anymore. However, you can still see on the 3-month that it has risen 76%. That's insane. And that's all really I have to say about that. As the value of the Pikachu has kind of like steadied out and even declined a little bit, Milotic is still arguably climbing. It does have like a dip from a couple weeks ago. However, on the 3-month, it's still up 44%. You now have a market price of $144.52. I've been saying this for months, that Stellar Crown, that I have a lot of faith in Stellar Crown because of the Bulbasaur and because of the Squirtle. And sure enough, look at the graph here. It is still climbing healthfully. I think it's like 100, in my opinion. Like, we can safely say that this is definitely not just because of the Black Friday sales. I just think that it was kind of a underrated booster box for a little time there, and now it's starting to climb again, and I can easily see this box getting up to 140. Even within 2 months, I see this box getting up to 140. As more and more time passes in the Pokemon market, and with TCG Player now having its own category for the Japanese market, we can start to see things pan out here. So here's Super Electric Breaker. It's pretty steady, as it would seem, right? But I have the prediction that the Japanese market is going to be booming in 2025. I think it's going to be booming for 2 different reasons. One, because the sets more so have guarantees, and 2, because I think a lot of people are going to get priced out of the English market in 2025. And so they're going to be looking more towards the Japanese market. Just opinions, my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Moving on to Obsidian Flames booster box. Also seeing some pretty healthy growth here. It's not like a crazy huge slanted slope that indicates market manipulation. It's a nice even kill rise. And it has a 23% increase over the course of 3 months. The market price on it now is $133. I also see this box becoming $140 easily within the next 2 months. They always say that hindsight is 20/20, and boy, I wish I had some of it, because I've gone through a lot of Obsidian Flames ETBs. When I first started getting into this hobby, I think I bought like 4 or 5 cases of the Obsidian Flames ETBs. And I got them at a price point somewhere around, if I can remember correctly, between like 30 and 40, right? And now we got a market price on them at $53. And I think the Obsidian Flames the ETB is going to keep climbing because of the Charmander promo inside of it. And I also just think, like, again, we mentioned this every single video, that Obsidian Flames it's sometimes criticized because of how easy the pull rates are with the Charizards. However, it has a Charizard on it. And Charizard, just like the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle with Stellar Crown, is always going to be super popular. And I think people are going to continue to want this box. Man, I only got 1 left. And now they're at a price point that I don't think I'll be getting any more anytime soon. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. We also have specific singles inside of the Obsidian Flames set that is really helping out the set here. Like, for example, the Ninetales. I was super stoked that I actually pulled one of these when I pulled the 1 pack for myself on the stream. And we are now at $17.92 market price on this Ninetales. I think a big portion of that is because the slabs were just going for so high. And there was a portion of time where it would have been a really good flip because the Ninetales was sitting anywhere between like $5 and $7 basically. And then you would be able to, if you got a PSA 10 on it, then you would be able to flip that for, close to like 80 to 90, even maybe 100. I don't really think that the slabs are holding right there as of right now. I'd have to double check. Somebody check and call me out in the comments. I'm okay with being wrong. We've talked about that before. I'm perfect. I'm fine with being wrong. The ever volatile Paldean Fates seems, hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed here, seems to maybe be getting out of a season of volatility here, because we seem to be on a rise even after the Black Friday massive volume. We still seem to be on a rise. We're at a market price of $147.27, and I just hope that this graph starts to change in the future and looks a little bit more even keel, rather than, these crazy up and down type of roller coasters that's going to make everybody sick and upchuck their nachos from lunch. Basically, I'm hoping that it looks like this, the Magikarp graph. Look how steady and healthy. Have you ever seen a more healthy graph? That line is almost just straight. Look, that right there is healthy market increase. There's no manipulation going on there. We have a 81% increase over the course of 3 months with a market price of $200. Beautiful, beautifully healthy. We've talked about this one before, but the Scarlet and Violet base booster box is now at $117 market price. And it was a good buy if you got in on it while it was still sitting at like 103. You might even been able to find some sales of this all the way like below 100. You might have been able to find it for 98, 99 in some cases. And if you did, it panned out for you. It's now at 117 market price, and dipped a little bit from last week, but I think will be continuing to rise. Now let's look at some bonkers data with the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. If anybody says that those are not good investments, the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs, I would check them. I would push against them. I would say you're wrong and show them things like hit this. Here's the 151. It's already 151, so no matter what, it's gonna be going up right now. But the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs for 151. We're now at $268 market price, and if you look at that graph, it's a healthy one. It doesn't seem like a lot of market manipulation going on there. The big spike that we see there, it was from the Black Friday, but it seems like volume is continuing here, and that it's still increasing steadily. I wouldn't get it right now at this price. That's just me. Because if I got it at this price, I wouldn't want to sell it, but I also wouldn't want to buy it for my own collection at this price, because then I would just end up keeping it sealed. And I like to rip product more than I like to keep it sealed. I try to keep like one thing sealed for myself on all my purchases, but I'm rambling. That was kind of a short one, but that's going to wrap up today's Pokemon market video. I appreciate all of you who stuck around, watched this video, subscribed, commented, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of you who have been joining in on the streams. They have been a blast, and I hope to see you. I hope to see you there if you haven't joined, and if you have joined in, I can't wait to see you again. Peace out, guys.